we are, I think, wired for sound. I believe we should be able to hear everyone. Just trying to get everything rocking and rolling. Got a big game against a better opponent. Much better opponent than anybody we played, and probably a much better team than ours. I know the overalls don't show it, but I think that's kind of skewed. I think there's a much better, more well put together team than ours, and I would say, yeah, just a better overall team. And they beat us last year, so you know, kind of is what it is on that front, right? We'll see if we have any viewers. We haven't really lately, and to be quite honest, I wouldn't watch our games either. Thank good. But yeah, so. But yeah, I think we're Gucci. I haven't been sending my shit on my pro shit. Maybe that's why we haven't been having anybody watch. Good grief. Alright. We're getting all this set up, man. Just bear with us. Probably need to let Coleman know. So we're gonna just hop into his real fast so that way. Alright. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit when I left around here. Got a little action tonight. Our old conference we used to coach in. Looks like my brother and sister-in-law got home safe. So that's cool. I don't know what they've been out doing. I guess working. I don't know. But yeah, so good luck to us. I don't know what to expect. good luck as far as health and safety and everything for players in this game to you, Smitty. Selfishly, I hope I win, so not good luck on winning. But good luck on the health and safety of your players. I do have a recruiting visit this week, or quite a few, and some important ones, which we didn't capitalize on last year in some of our games. So here's hoping. We have a different outcome this year. I don't think it was against him. Let's get some other users, but I don't know. We'll see what we end up doing as far as that goes, and I guess we'll just stick with the blackout. Yeah, I think that'll be easiest. Maybe get a little color rush action. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If we could win, we didn't win any user games last year. I don't think our team is good enough to beat. I really don't know if we're good enough to beat any of them in this year's. But if we could luck out, have a couple things bounce our way, and manage the clock well and stuff, then I think, we could be okay. But we'll see. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, man. I wish I had something better for you guys, but I don't know, man. I'm just not super positive about this team, and I know it's kind of my own. I made the team and stuff, but we're just, from my own failings last year, kind of set ourselves up to not be in a great spot, and here we are. Looks like we lost the toss again at home, so that's less than desirable. And we'll see. Gonna take it out deep. Have our own end zone. Damn.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Gonna try some stuff and see what we get.
The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Elbow bursitis. Worm's team in his last game had a forearm injury. Looks like Coleman has a doggone elbow bursitis. I mean, in what world?
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A confident
There we go. I'm liking this right now because I feel like
I like this guy as a running back because he can run
it gets
between
us
the
in some
tackles and he can
plus
also go outside. He can really do it all.
situations where, you know, depending on how they line up, you know, if they line up and to defend the
quarterback making adjustments. After run, now throw. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down.
So we're just gonna see what we can do with this. I don't know. This may not work. This may not continue to work. But I want to try. We got to do creative things. We have to be smart about what we do. And if motion and shift and, you know, changing stuff is how we do that, then that's what we're gonna do. And, you know,
try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Man, that D lineman, he is something serious right there.
Lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but
yeah, we're good with that.
This guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might
wow,
be
holding.
overturned.
I thought that was pass interference. That's why I went ahead and threw it.
Result of the play will decline the penalty.
So that's disappointing. Yeah, that's very disappointing.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Crowder. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Troy. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to go how we thought. Probably going to get boat raced.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
We'll just see if we can get some yards and try and mitigate the damage and not lose by too much. You know, I doubt that we are able to do a whole lot this game. It's just going to be limited. So
he'll bring it out. It's Harrell. Not nearly as much.
It is what it is, I guess.
Brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
See if we can give him a little bit of a different look. I doubt it will work.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down coming up. They'll try the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't
back's
control the line of
already
scrimmage.
hurt,
And
so
how about the
we
defensive
will
line doing a great job
put in a new
attacking those
fella.
guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more.
Now it looks like our
All
backup
down, but
running
he
back's
has
hurt
enough
as
to move
well.
the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Oops, someone moved a
Took too long
little
to
bit
get
early.
in
Offense
space.
going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The decision has been made,
Okay.
and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Roach. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Red Wolves are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running to Green.
And these little touch passes.
If the receiver would block.
Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Gets
Oh,
rid of it.
no.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I tell you what, I know
Why's he
it's
back
little
in anyways?
when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw again.
Why is it
They
always
really
behind?
could've used that catch there
Why is it always behind him? That's what I don't understand.
This is a point where you
I don't
just
know,
gotta be able to
like,
focus. And the critical down and distances in
like
this
I'm
game,
pushing
like
the stick
that third
out
down
for
right
him
there,
to
when it's
be
a good
able to
throw,
do
you
it,
gotta make the catch.
and
You
he
gotta be able to make that
refuses
play.
to do it, and I feel like he had.
It's 4th down.
I don't know. I feel like he had it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he was off.
Looks like they just had a match coverage. Got to kind of got lost out there in the middle of it.
Confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's 4.
Dude, this 45 motherfucker, he is an SCU. He is such a problem.
Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We're going to have to do some different, more creative things to get away from him, because we just flat out, and I actually don't think this is right, because I think this is going to fuck us up.
It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Try to get it to the edge.
I mean, we just don't block anything. We don't block anything. Like, he's sitting in a cover 2. He's not having to try. We're just not doing a thing. We're not doing a fucking thing.
Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside and making the big tackle.
And I don't know what to do about it, because, I mean, that's so fucking sorry. Like, dude, what am I supposed to call? Like, this is ridiculous, man. And see, that's what I'm saying. We're terrible. We are absolutely awful. And there's just not a whole lot we can do about it, because we just suck so bad.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. Ripping off the huge
God, you fucking suck, man. I've never been. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
The Red Wolves had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Dumps it to the back. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Try to catch him sleeping right there.
And Troy is on top. And
looks like we were able to get in inside the 5. You know.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in.
I mean, we can't block shit. I mean, we can't block fucking shit. We are so fucking ass that we can't block a dick, bro. We can't block fucking anything.
Maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Turning to the running game here on
I didn't do that spin move. I didn't do that spin move. So, I mean, why can't we just do normal shit? That's what I don't get. So now, instead of being able to kick a dead-on kick, now I got to try and hit something from the side.
It'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
I'm so sick of this shit, dude. I hate this fucking game. This is such a waste of
You
money.
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And his D-line is so good that he's able to run man coverage out there and get away with it. What a fucking load of bullshit. Again, when I talk in these games, this is not shade at the guys running the other teams at all. This is shade at us and what we do. We're bad. And the fact that we can't do other shit. I mean, I doubt we score a touchdown this game. I really do. I really do. Because the way he runs his offense, or defense, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Would you look at it? We are so bad, it's tragic. It's tragic how bad we are. I'm damn near about to quit. I might just fold the rest of the season. I thought this is how it was going to go, and this is how it's going. This is how it's going.
Continue to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. Inside the 50.
And there we go, another injury. So my backs are hurt. It appears that one of my better D tackles is hurt now. So that's cool.
They're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first.
And I mean, they just run past us. I mean, we're so bad we can't do nothing about it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't.
We ain't gonna sniff a sack this game.
Nowhere to go.
Ain't gonna sniff it.
You usually meet the ground.
Looking for a crease. It's Beebe. And this one will be
fucking terrible ass motherfuckers.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Troy. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harold. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Red Wolves will take over 1st and 10.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Got it in the middle. It's Napier.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Creates a little space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He leaves it with his back.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Hey, I must be
Well, good call by the
incredibly
defense there. They
play
dialed up
calls.
blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Because it feels like they're there
The
every
Red Wolves
time
with
we
a
got something we
long
want
way
to
to
run.
go after the loss on the last play. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Crowder. He's got it down the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Trojans in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. He'll throw it. Flicks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
At the 31-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrell. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's 4. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Arkansas State 3.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive, and we're going to kick an onside. Even though we're winning and you failed, now this defense better step up and respond.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Safe little shovel pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Here's the handoff. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
24, Arkansas State 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrell. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
Red Wolves will take over first and 10.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'd be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. Offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space, it's 4. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, but that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 31 to Texas A&M. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some 1st downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, better look out. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. It's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. It's a draw. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Catch in the middle, it's Harrell. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He wants to change this route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. With the catch, it's Summers. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal.
Right there, baby.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Bulls!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 11 over Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Oh, he's got some space. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the ground. He's got it again. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.